Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, we're in the last chapter of Ephesians here, and we are going and talking about the armor of God. Yesterday we talked about how to be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. That was the first verse there, chapter 6, verse 10. And it was the importance of relying on God. This is all God's work through us. Okay, so don't be deceived. I'm going to put on the armor of God and I'm going to be the one doing the defeating of the enemy. No, it's actually God doing that. Let's move on today to verse 11, and this is entitled Defense Against the Devil's Schemes. Okay, so if you have your Bibles, you can turn there. It's verse 11. Put on the full armor of God. Okay, so all of it. Don't put on half of it. If you go into battle, the SWAT team here in Sarasota, when they go to make an arrest or go because of some issue, they don't go and go, I think I'm going to put on half the body armor today because I'm going to take a gamble. Maybe they will start shooting at us, but they'll only shoot on my left side or something like that. No, they put on the full armor because they want to all be protected. Okay? So it says, put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Okay? That's what I want to focus on here today is the devil's schemes. The devil is not fighting fair. It doesn't say here at all to fight against the devil's fair fight. Okay? So a lot of times the devil's going to attack you when you're the weakest, when you're down. He's going to bring temptation upon you in times where you're depressed or miserable at the weakest point. He doesn't wait for you to be ready for battle. Okay, a good example of this is when the Israelites were traveling to the Promised Land. On the way there was armies that would they weren't fighting fair. They wouldn't come out and bring the army out and face the nation of Israel up front. What they would do is the weaker people that were dragging behind, they would kill those people. Okay, and they weren't fighting fair, but that's the way they were operating, is to pick off the weakest people in the back that might have been suffering from a broken leg or whatever. But that's the way the enemy works, the way the devil works. Okay, just like if you're in a boxing match, I'll use that illustration. You're in a boxing match, and you're fighting, and the bell rings, and because of the first round is over, you've had a good hard fight. The bell rings. Now the devil, when the bell rings, he's going to wait for you to turn around. Then he's going to hit you from behind. Okay, that's the devil's schemes. He's not waiting for the referee. There's no referee to him. He's going to wait until he has an opportune time and try and defeat you when you're not expecting it like that. When the bell has rung, you think the round is over, and he comes and bonks you in the back of the head. Okay, so that's why it's important to have the armor of God on all the time, not just some of the times, because you've got to be prepared all the time. A lot of times when guys were in battle and stuff, they would sleep with their armor on and be prepared. And they didn't, like in today's military, they would sleep with the gun, right next to them, or the gun resting on their chest or whatever. They weren't, putting it away all locked up and stuff. They were being prepared because the devil's not waiting for you to come out and be prepared. Like, okay, it's 12 noon. I'm going to meet you out there. No, the enemy's going to come at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're sleeping to try and defeat you. So you have to be prepared. So that's the whole point here. We are doing this. We're taking up the armor of God. We got the helmet of salvation. We got the sword of the Spirit here. And the other things, we're doing this to defend ourselves against the devil's schemes. Okay, other translations say tricks and deceptions and stuff. Never a fair fight, but the devil's going to come at you, so you got to be defending yourself against that. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Ephesians. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.